Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of my Monday Make It, Send It videos. So I'm going to make another card that looks just like this or similar to this anyway. And the idea behind my Monday Make It, Send It video is I have two cards on Tuesday or Wednesday this week to send out to my stamping friends. So customers or downline or other demonstrators that I know. So if you have not received one of my Monday Make It Send It cards, let me know. Send me an email or text message or, just post it on my blog. If you need a comment, you can just comment on my blog that, hey, I'd like to receive that card in the mail. So you just never know when you're going to get one of these. But anyway, this card is, let me bring it up a little closer here. It has mint macaron paper, and then on this one I use Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blends, and the green is the mint macaron blends also. And then just happy birthday in the front, on the front, and then celebrate on the inside. And this is Whisper White cardstock. And then this pretty paper here, let me show that to you. This is actually our 6x6 subtles collection. So it's got all the different subtle colors in there. And of course, mint macaron's right on top, and it's got the words, the scripty backgrounds, or it's got some gingham patterns to it. And I use the heck out of this because I have every color family. So you can get the in colors and all the color families, and then whatever color you need is right at your fingertips at all times. So like I said, I really love this 6x6 paper. And before I continue on with the stamping portion, I do want to point out, if you're if you see this video on YouTube, which is when I'm making it, you can visit my blog for more inspiration at createwithlori2.blogspot.com. And I also have a Facebook business page, and it's called Lori Stampin' Creations, and I do videos on there every Friday morning and Friday night on my Facebook Live here. So once again, my name is, I don't think I said, I'm Lori Helvig. Hello! And that's how you can get a hold of me, either of those places, or of course I do have a YouTube channel as well. So I'll get those out of the way for now and move along with the card. So the one I'm going to make in front of you is actually going to be different colors. So again, I've used the mint macaron, but I used a different pattern. You can see the difference there. And then I used a silver foil sheet. I've already glued that along the bottom. And then I also cut this piece. Let me show you this. You can see this up a little closer there. This die that I cut out, this little swirly, is out of the foil sheet also. And it comes from these Butterfly Beauty dies. I think they came a couple years ago. So you've got big butterflies, and then you've got a top and bottom overlay, the actual butterfly, and then you've got another layer that cuts for the top. So this is, I separated these, so I've got one sheet and then two sheets, so I kind of mark them. And then I always write how many, so I know when I put my dies away, there's 20 dies in this set, so you really get a lot of them there. But anyway, that's where that little swirly doohickey came from. And we're actually going to cut this in half. I'll show you. Just cut one piece and then cut it in half because we're going to extend it on either side of the cake. Okay, so I do want to point out that this cake is in the, well, first of all, it looks like this. Happy birthday to you, and it is a celebration set that you can earn for free right now. It's in our celebration brochure. If you do not have one of these, let me know, and I can get you a copy. And then on the inside, on page 8, there's the set. And if you spend $50, you can get this set for free right now, which is a super good deal. That's this annual celebration event that goes on with Stampin' Up, and it started January 3rd and goes till the end of March. So I had to fussy cut mine. See, I colored these with blends, and then I fussy cut this cake out, but in February, you can actually get dies for these. Oh, how sweet is that? So for this sweet beautiful cake, we are going to have a die that will cut this out, and you won't have to fussy cut it anymore. So you can earn those dies for free in the month of February as well. So I just love how Stampin' Up! Coordinates the stamp sets and the dies, and there's various ways you can either purchase them or get them for free or things like that. And all the papers, I mean, everything kind of all goes together, and it's just fabulous how they do that. So moving right along, I did, like I said, Flirty Flamingo, and here I've got the coral, and I also use mint macaron. And here's our, if you're not familiar, here's our stamping blends. You can just see, aren't they just pretty? They're so pretty. You've got the 2 different shades of green and the 2 different shades of coral, and I love these stamping blends. I always feature these, or not always, but I try to feature them in my videos because I tell you what, I love Stampin' Blends. So those are the colors that I used on this cake, and I thought it turned out pretty good. And I made the plate a little darker. Like here is, actually all of these colors are lighter. So you've got lighter shades here, and then the ones I did just a few minutes ago I made darker. But either way, the cake turned out really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead without further ado and glue this on here. And I hope your weekend went well. It's Monday night. Uh-oh, we're out of tape runner. But I think this is all we've got to, I think I timed that pretty well and don't even realize it because I'm out of my tape refill, but all I had to do was glue this piece on here. Because this cake, I'm going to use dimensionals on that in just a couple minutes. So anyway, hope your weekend was good. I can't even remember what I did. I didn't do anything too exciting, but I did do some stamping, so that's always a fun time. And I'm going to go ahead and put these swirlies on here. I'm just going to add a dimensional on the back. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm putting a swirl on one side, and then I'm just going to put a dimensional to hold it down. So there's one half, and then the other half I'm going to put over here, like so, and add that on with the dimensional. Okay, and then finish it up with a couple more, and we'll be done with that part. Okay, I'm going to put some little pieces on here. I've got little pieces of dimensionals that I'm going to put on the ends. Can you see that? I'm putting a little, my fingers are too big, they get in the way. But a little teeny tiny piece down here behind there. Okay, I'll make sure that it doesn't show from the front because you don't want your dimensionals showing. Okay, so we're going to peel this off. All right, should have had these dimensionals on here, but can't think of everything. Okay, so I'm going to put this cake on here, and then I'm going to stamp the word happy birthday. Now you're probably wondering if this is my make it send it video. Why am I sending birthday cards? But the idea is I send them blank. I usually write just a little post-it note, and then I send blank cards to people. So the idea is they can use this card to mail out to somebody that they know. So got a happy birthday there, and then like I said, I'm going to stamp happy birthday over here on the other one. And this is what I used. I used the Memento black ink when I stamped the cake on there, so that's what I stamped that in before I colored with my blends. And we'll see if I can get the happy birthday on here straight. Voila. like so. I'll do the celebrate later. I'll put the celebrate inside, but you get the idea. So you've got the pink cake and you got the coral color, and that's my 2 Make It Send It videos. I appreciate you stopping by, and once again, don't forget to visit my blog at createwithlori2.blogspot.com, and also my stamping Facebook business page, Lori Stampin' Creations. Check back next Monday night for another Make It Send It video. Bye-bye.